sound with the radio waves that help our microphones work properly, and it does not help them at all. So if you could please turn your cell phones off for that reason, that would be great. The second reason being that your students have worked so hard for you to watch them with your eyeballs, and they would prefer that over you taking a video tonight. We are live streaming this performance, so you can watch it as many times as you would like. Please enjoy our production.
Good evening, gentle friends, and welcome to the JP2 Shakespeare's class's presentation of Shakespeare's greatest play, Midsummer Night's Dream. 3 human couples, 1 fairy couple, are loving, fighting, and dreaming all throughout one midsummer night. Add to the lovers the amateur actors, and you have our show. Please silence your phones and refrain from flash photography. Restrooms are located in the gym lobby. Now, that being said, actors will be coming from this side, the center aisle, and, well, basically everywhere. Maybe even up there. So please, look up before you get up so you don't collide with a character. Now I, Lion, encourage you to participate. Our audience cue cards are here in the front. And if you like something, please don't be afraid to clap, smile, cheer, or even roar if you so wish. The show will last around 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now, would you please join me in praying for the safety of our cast and crew? In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, I'd like to ask that all the cast, crew, and audience members stay safe, remember their lines, and give you a great performance. Lord, we lay these intentions at your feet with the words that you taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. St. John Paul II. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Now, if you would all please enjoy our play.
Our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a step-dame or a dowager, long withering out a young man revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the nights of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing the injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegea. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasies, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment, an unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death. According to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your mother should be as a god, one that composed your beauties. Yeah, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by her imprinted and within her power. To leave the figure or disfigure it, Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother looked, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die to the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether if you yield not to your mother's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun for an eye in shady cloister mute, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hums to the cold fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived as he as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes everywhere is fairly ranked, if now advantage as Demetrius, and which is more than all these boasts can be. I am well beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I vouch it to his head, made love to Netter's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, as she, sweet lady, devoutly dotes in adultery upon this spotty and accosted man.
Yoo-hoo, Demetrius!
I must confess I have heard so much, and when Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Eugia, I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, fair Hermia, look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate by death or a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius, Eugia, come with me. I must employ you in some business of something that nearly concerns yourselves. Hippolyta.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why your cheeks so pale? How chance the roses do fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Aye, for I could ever read or could ever hear by tell history. The course of true love never did run smooth.
O cross, too high to be enthralled too low.
Or else in respect of years.
O spite, too old to be engaged too young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
O hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there was sympathy and choice, war, death, sickness did lay siege to it. The jaws of darkness did devour it up. So quick break things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love and thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, and she has no child. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues, and there, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to the place of sharp within your law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, see for thy mother's house tomorrow night, while I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching, oh, were favor so, yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
Falling is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then, what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you it reminds me one fold. Tomorrow night, through Athens' gates, have we devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, where wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsels sweet, there my Lysander and myself will meet, and thence from Athens turn away in our eyes, to seek new friends in stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee, thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight till lovers' food, till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helen, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius, dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought of as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, folding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked upon Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And from this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and the showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood he will tomorrow night pursue her. If I give thanks, it is a dear expense, but herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here? You're best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script. This is a scroll of every man's name thought fit through all Athens to play on an interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night. First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then call the names of the actors and so grow to a point. Merry our play is, the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves. Very well then. Pyramus will be set down by Bottom. Nick Bottom. Ready, name what part I'm for and proceed. Pyramus. Oh yeah. So, what is Pyramus? A lover? A tyrant?
It is a lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will demand some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Yet, my chief humor is that of a tyrant. I could play Ercles rarely, or part to tear a cat in, to make all things split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious car shall shine from far
and making mar his foolish face.
Get down from there.
This was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players. This is Ercles' vein, a tyrant's vein, a lover's more condoling.
Lofty indeed. Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You are set down for Thisbe.
What is this? Be a wandering knight?
It is the woman that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me now play one. I have a beard coming on. See, right there, right there.
That's all one. She'll play it in a mask. And you may speak as small as you will.
And I will hide my face.
Oh.
Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus dear, I love her dear.
So beautiful.
Lady dear.
No. No. You must play Pyramus. And you, Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Thank you. Robin Starveling the tailor.
You're Peter Quince.
You must play Thisbe's mother.
What? No.
Tom Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You will sit down for Pyramus's father, myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, the lion's parts, and here I hope is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part writ? Pray you give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, oh, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
No. And you would do it too terribly. You would make the woman shriek in frights. And that would be enough to hang us all.
That would
hang us.
Every
Every
mother's
mother's
son.
son.
I grant you, friends, that if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, oh, they would have no discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you to any nightingale.
No. Yet again, no. You must play Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man. As one shall see on a sunny day. A most gentleman, lovely man.
I
Therefore,
will undertake it.
you must needs play Pyramus. And you, Thisbe.
What beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will. Oh, no.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard,
No.
your orange tawny beard,
No.
your purple and grain beard,
No, heavens, no.
or ooh, your French crown colored beard. Huh?
I like that one.
You're a perfect riddle.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all. But masters, here are your roles, and I am to entreat you, to request you, to desire you, to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. For if we meet in the city, we will be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of property up, such as I'll play once, and I hope you fail me not.
We will meet, and there we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold the cup bowstrings on me, hold the cup bowstrings on three. One, two, three, hold the cup bowstrings!
Under you.
Through a fire, I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spheres, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in those gold coats, spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl on every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. The queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight. But they do swear, and all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making quiet, or else you are not that shrewd and make us right, called Brawl a good fellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgoblin call you sweet puck. You do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest all right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to make Oberon smile when I, a fat and bean-fed horse, beguile. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Terry, rash wanton am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here, come from the farthest steep of India? But that forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your bust mistress and your warriors love. To Theseus must be wedded, and you come to bring their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer spring met we in hill, in dale, forest, or mead, that rheumatic diseases do abound, and that the same progeny of evils comes from our dissension, from our debate. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little Changling boy to be my henchman.
Set your hearts at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a voyatress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with a wanton wind, following her womb, then rich with my young squire. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake I will not rear up her boy. For her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our roundels and see the moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took at a fair vessel thrown by the west. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make man or woman madly dote. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slays me. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And for that I love you all the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you, what worse or place can I beg for your love than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look onto thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I look on your face. Therefore I think I am not a knight, nor doth this wood lack the world of company, for you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said that I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the breaks, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest beast hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed, when cowardice pursues and valor flies. Woo!
I'll run from thee and hide me in the breaks. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I in the town, in the temple, in the field you do me mischief. Fly, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal upon my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wood and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower here? Ah, welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild time blows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers and dances in delight. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth, knowing 'tis eyes. But do it when the next thing he espies may be thy lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now around and sing me a fairy song, then to your offices and let me rest.
speak truth. I forgot our way. But rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One touch or so of pillows for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, mind you, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense of sweet my innocence. Love takes the meaning of love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that one but heart we can make of it.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet. In human modesty, such separation may as well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid so far be distant. But good night, sweet friend. Thy love never alter till thy life's sweet end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer say I, and then at life, when I had loyalty. And here's my bed, slip give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I not. Churl upon the eyes I throw, the power of this charm doth own. Thou awakest when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou tell me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath of this fond chase. The more is my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? If not with salt tears, if so, mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no! I am ugly as a bear, for beasts that see me do run away for fear. Therefore, no marvel through Demetrius, do as a monster fly my presence thus. What wicked and disassembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eye? Wicked frame. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And run through fire for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows thy art. That makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? How fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. Lord, what though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content, Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I do love. Who will not change a raven for a dove? The reasons in my marshal became my will, and leads me to your eyes where I overlook in love's richest books.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough, is it not enough, young man, that I never did, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye, yet you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth, you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She's not Hermia. Hermia sleeps down there. And never lets her come near in all my powers to address your love and might, and to honor Helen and be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. He thought a serpent eat my heart away, and he sat smiling at his cruel play. Lysander? What removed? Lysander, Lord! What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak. And if you speak, speak of all loves. I almost swoon with fear. No? Then I perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you will find immediately.
Are we all met? Pat. Oh. Pat. Pat, Pat. Pat. And here is a marvelous place, a convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke. Good.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
there are things in the comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By your lacking of parlous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out. You know, when all is done.
Not a whit! I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Very well. We will have such a prologue, and it will be written in 6 and 8.
No, let it be 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Sure, why not?
Wait, will not the ladies be afeared by the lion?
I feel it. I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring
a
in,
lion, a
God
lion.
shield us, a lion!
A lion!
The most dreadful thing.
Oh my
There
gosh!
is no more fearful wildfowl than your lion kind!
It's a lion!
And we ought to look to it.
Another prologue?
Another prologue must
No.
be written. And we will name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he must speak through, saying thus, or get to the same effect. Ladies! Or fair ladies. I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you. Not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were a pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly that he is Snug the Joiner.
Very well. There will be such another prologue. But, masters, 2 things are hard. 1, we must bring moonlight into the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did meet by moonshine.
Doth
That-
the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. A calendar. Look to the almanac. Find out moonshine. Hey, find out moonshine.
Okay.
The moon doth
casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement. Or, we have someone come to disfigure or to represent moonshine. Not you, Thisbe. To represent moonshine with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn. And that brings up the other hard thing. We must bring a wall into the great chamber, for Pyramus Thisbe says the story didst talk through the chink of a wall.
A wall? You can never bring in a wall. Goofy. What say you?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Oh, hey.
Keep it straight. Very well. If that is all, then all is well. Now, does every mother's son, I request you to sit down and practice your parts. Now, Pyramus, you will begin. When you speak, you'll speak. Not yet. Whatever. When you speak your speech, you will retire to the hawthorn break, everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near to the fairy queen's cradle.
Okay.
A play sword! I'll be an auditor. An actor too, if I see cause.
Very well. Pyramus, you begin. Thisbe, step forth. Thisbe, thy flowers odious, savors sweet. Odors and odors sweet. Odors, savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Great Pyramus and ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye. Marry, monsieur. For you must remember, it goes but to hear a noise, and is to come back soon. Go on.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky juvenile and eke most lovely Jew, as true's horse that yet would never
Tire.
Oh. Tire! I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb!
Ninus too, man. You must not speak that line. Yeah, you speak your lines all at once, Q and all. Q and all. Now, your Q, Pyramus, your Q is past, it is never tire. Now, you must speak your line correctly, or the flow of it is interrupted.
If I were fair,
What do you think? It's in okay. Oh, you were strange. You are bewildered. I can't. I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down, and I will sing that they shall hear that I am not afeared. The weasel cock, so black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The throstle with its notes so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is enamored to thy notes, and mine eye is enthralled to thy shape. And thy fairest perforce doth move me, and on the first view to say, I love thee.
Methinks you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love share little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had enough wit to get into this wood, I will have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here with me, whether thou wilt it or no. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I shall give thee fairs to attend on thee. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed.
Ready.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Nod to him elves and give him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you with more acquaintance. If I shall cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman.
Peas blossom.
I pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peace God, your father. I shall desire you with more acquaintance too. Your name, most honest gentleman.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like oxbeef hath devoured many a man of your house. I pray you, I promise you, that your kindred hath made mine eyes water ere now. I shall desire you with more acquaintance too, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps every little flower, lamenting on some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she most dote on in extremity. Mad spirit, what night rule now about this haunted grove?
monstrous with a monster is in love. There's a crew of patches, rude mechanicals. They were meant to rehearse a play intended for the great Theseus' nuptial day. An arsenal I fixed upon his head, anon his Thisbe must be answered. When in that moment it came to pass, so Titania straight away loved and us.
Oh, this falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when she wakes, a force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breast so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I would try, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being our shoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontime with Antipodes. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him, so should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him, then? Henceforth we never numbered among men. Oh, once tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake and killed and sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a word an adder do so much? An adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misread mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no falling her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue a true love turned and not a false turn true.
Then fate overrules that one man holding troth. A million fail confounding oath to oath.
About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens looked thou finned. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, bring her here, and I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, let her love as dawn espy. Glory, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be thine, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand. Shall we their fond pageant be? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
think I should woo in scorn? Scorn of the risen never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. If I was so born in activity, our truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you? I burn it back to fate to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh truth with truth, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, put in two scales, will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy, oh how ripe and show, thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow. When thou holdst up thy hand, oh let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell, I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are at show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You are both rivals and love Hermia, now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You're unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. We love Hermia. This, you know, I know. And here with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours, O Helena, to me, bequeath whom I do love, and will do to my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I want none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her, but as a guest-wise sojourn, and now to Helen is a home return, there to remain.
Helen is not so.
This fair the face thou dost not know, lest to thy pyro, thou shalt abide it. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. But why so unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, do not let him bide. Fair Helena, who gives the night, then are you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could I make this deed know? The hair I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you with these conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, that we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is it all forgot? So we, like two seeming bodies, but with one heart, two of the first, like coats of heraldry, crowned with one crest, due but to one. And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? But wherefore speaks this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection? But by your setting on, by your consent, what thought I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
Stay gentle, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent!
We do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou can't compel no more than she treats her. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I do love thee, but my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false, that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick. Come.
Lysander, where to attempt all this?
Away, you idiot!
No, no. He'll seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow. But yet come not. You are a tame man. Go.
Hang on, thou cow, thou bird, thou thing! Let loose, I'll shake thee from me like a serpent!
Why are you growing so rude? What changes this? Sweet love!
Thy love? Out! Tiny Tartar, out! Out! Those medicine hated pushing hands!
Do you, not jest?
Yes, Sooth, and so do you!
Demetrius, I keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you.
Why should I hurt her, strike her, or kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'm not harm her soul.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? Hate me, wherefore? What news, my lord? I am as fair as I was erewhile. Since not you love me, yes, since not you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid, in earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be certain, nothing truer, this jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me? You juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine. I, Faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why, I that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she has made height between our statures. She has urged her height, and with her personage, her sole personage, she has prevailed with him. And why are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I? You painted maple, speak. How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I am a right maid for my cowardice. I was never gifted at all in shrewdishness. Let her not strike me. You may perhaps think, because she's something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower, hark again.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, ever did keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth into the woods. He followed you, and for love I followed him. But he hath chid me hence, and threatened me to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. So now you will let me quiet go. To Athens I will bear my folly back and follow you no more.
Why?
Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Demetrius?
Yes, with Demetrius!
You're not afraid. She should not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Will you take her part?
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Nothing but low and little. Why will you let her to follow me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf. Enemies hindering, not grass made. You beat, you acorn.
Your tool fishes in her behalf has scorns her services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part, for if thou dost intend, never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me numb. Now follow, thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress, this toil is long of you. Go not back. I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away. I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest these knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on?
Take this herb and crush it into Lysander's eye. When next they wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, else the night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
But we are spirits of another sort. Notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We shall effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. High and feared, field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Ward up, proud Demetrius. Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I'll be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward. Art thou fled?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars?
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The wind is much like hill than I follow fast, but faster he did fly. Now dark and fallen uneven way. He will rest me. Come thou just today, if but once. Show thy great light. I find Demetrius, and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward. Why comest thou not?
Find me if thou darest, for well I wot. Thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. My days approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from those that my poor company detest. And sleep, which sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come, one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with the briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the brink of day. Heaven shield Lysander, if they mean a fray.
sit thee down upon this flowery bed, as I stick musk roses on thy sleek smooth head.
Where's Peace Blossom? Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb? Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur, get you your weapons in your hand, and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on top of a thistle. Do not fret yourself too much in the axe, Monsieur, and good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. I would hate to have the honey bag break on you. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed? Give me your nief, Monsieur Mustard Seed. I pray you, leave me your courtesy, good Monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, Monsieur, for methinks I'm marvelous hairy around the face. And I'm such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Would thou like to listen to some music, my sweet love?
I've reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what dost thou desires to eat?
Truly, a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay. Hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek thee the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee some new nuts.
I would rather have a handful or two of dried peas. Take care that your people stir me not. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep. Fairies, away, and be away always.
Welcome, Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Gentle Puck, remove this transformed scalp off this Athenian swain. The he awaking will think no more of tonight's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, let me release the fairy queen.
Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Lions born over Cupid's flower had such force and blessed power.
Now, Titania, wake you, my fair queen.
My Oberon! What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass!
There lies your love.
Ah! Oh, how I love his massage now!
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music hall, and strike more dead than common sleep of 5 the sense.
Come, my lord, and tell me how these things came to pass.
Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Sound. Music. Titania, take hands with me. You and I are in amity, and we will dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly.
Fairy King, attendant Mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have the bard of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds, uncouple in the western valley. Let them go, dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up the mountain's top,
It's not broken.
and mark the... of hounds and echo.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once. Within a wood of Crete they saved the fair with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such chariot chiding. For, besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed always minstrel cries. I never heard such musical discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred of the kind. So smooth, so standard. Their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew. Crook knee and dew lap like the Salian bulls. Slow in pursuit, flashing off like bells. Each of their feet, crying more tunable, never hollow. Crete and Sparta, nor in destiny. Judge when you hear, but soft. What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter. And this, Lysander. This, Demetrius is. This, Helena, old Nadar's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, but Aegia, is this not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen, and wake them up with the horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin with these wood birds, but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. Look, I know you both are rival enemies.
My lord, I shall ply amazingly, half sleep, half waking. But as yet I cannot truly say how I came here. I came with Hermia. Hither our attempts to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would have. Demetrius, thereby to have defeated both you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I, in fury, hither followed them, and fair Helen in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia, melted as a snow. It seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god. The object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, and now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you who are fortunately met of this discourse, we more will hear anon. Aegia, I will overbear your will. In this temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And for mourning now is something worn. Our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens 3 by 3. We will hold a great feast in our solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with a parted eye, for when everything seems double.
So methinks I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep. We dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my mother.
And Hippolyta.
He did bid us to follow the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
So
I hated you.
you hated each
I
other.
hated you.
I hated you.
No.
You two.
When my next cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hi-ho! Peter Quince! Flute the bellows bender! Stomp the tinker! Starveling! God's my life! stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream, past the wit of man to tell what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, there's no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had. It is past the wit of any man to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not seen, the ear of man hath not heard. Man's hand is not able to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write me a ballad of this dream. And it will be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will perform it before the Duke on the night of our rehearsal. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I will perform it at her death. Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He comes not forth and the play is marred. It goes not forth.
It is not possible. You've not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he...
Nay, he's simply the best wit of any handicraft in Athens.
Aye, the best man too. And a sweet paramour for such a voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
You hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Masters! Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple!
Come through the door! No, not the window!
The window! Get the door!
There's two!
Or come through your window!
Three more lords and ladies more married! If our sport had gone forward, we'd all been made men!
Ah, man!
Ah! Oh, sweet bully bottom! Thus hath he lost sixpence a day during this life, and not scaped sixpence a day, and the Duke had not given him sixpence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged! He would have deserved it. Sixpence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Sixpence? Stop. This is serious! We can't do the show without him!
We're poor!
We have no show without him! He's the main showrunner! How are we supposed to do a play?
Oh,
How am I supposed to go up there and be like, hello, Pyramus?
Bottom, where art thou?
We're so poor, we're never gonna be rich. This was our only shot! Our only shot! It was
No, hey. Okay, we can attack, okay? Maybe.
What if? Is this the dagger which I see before me?
No, wrong!
The hand towards the hand.
Pyramus is this.
No!
No!
Let me touch
this.
One shot! He might have been stupid, but at least he could act!
There's no way to speak of the dead. Is he dead?
It's you! Let's say a prayer!
What?
Did you hear that?
No.
A most courageous day, a most happy hour.
Oh, mother freak.
Dang, we lost another one.
We'll be fine.
Bottom!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything.
Yeah!
Played out.
Okay.
Pray do tell. Pyramus.
Ask me not what, but what I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Be present at the palace. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred.
Yeah! Oh yeah!
Let this be. Have clean linen. Let not him that placed the lion pare his nails, for they are to hang out for the lion's claws.
Yo, breast.
And most dear actors,
Yeah, your breast too.
eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away! Go away!
Good.
Away!
"'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables or fairy toys. It comprehends some bringer of that joy, or in the night, imagining some fear. But how easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but, howsoever, strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy and gentle friends, joy and happy days of freshness accompany your hearts.
More into us. Wait in your royal walks. You'll board your bed.
Come now, what mass, what dances shall we have, to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper or bedtime? Where is the usual manager of mirth? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what obligement have you for us this evening? What mass, what music, how shall we beguile this lazy time if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp.
Oh, well, none of that.
That have I told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals turn the Thracian singer in their range. The thrice 3 muses mourning for the death of learning late to season beggary.
Oh, no.
Ooh, a tedious brief scene of young Pyramus, and his love this be very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice, and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known it play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious for all in the play. There is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Priamus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
And what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories, here with this same play against your nuptial.
And I will hear that play.
No, my lord. It is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing of the world, unless you can find sport in their intent, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain, to do you service.
I will hear that play, for nothing can never be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in. Take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overchanged and duty in his services perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall hear no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in that kind.
The kinder we to give them thanks of nothing, our sport shall take what they mistake. Just trust me, trust me. Out of this silence, yeah, I pick the welcome. Sit.
Y'all are slow. Hurry up. We're not getting paid for this. I don't get paid enough for this.
So please, my lord, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come unto despite. We do not come as mining to contest you. All for your delight, we are not here. Our true intent is all for your delight. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like. To know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
Get rid of his prologue like a rough coat. He don't know to stop. A good round, my lord. He's not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a sound on a recorder. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired and all disordered. Ugh, who's next?
Gentles! Perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on to truth make all things plain. For this man is Pyramus. Pyramus, if you will. This beauteous lady is Thisbe for certain. Oh, shoot. This man with rough cast and line doth present wall. That vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink, poor souls they are content to whisper. At the which, let no man wonder, this man, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, doth present moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which I and hide my name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away and grisly beast with vile mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finding his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, he bravely broached his bloody boiling breast and died. Thisbe tearing in mulberry shade.
Oh, yikes.
His dagger drew and died! For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, while they do at large discourse here, remain.
I wonder if the lion beats his speak.
No remedy, my lord. One lion may, when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I once now by name present a wall. And such a wall that would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly, this loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am the same wall. The truth is so. And this cranny hole, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper. Through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime or hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night, with you so black. Oh, night, whichever art, when day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot,
And thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones, for thus deceiving me.
Me being sensible thinks the wall should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, she should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the chink of the wall. You shall see. It shall fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair pyramis and mead. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair. Now up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, I am trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Never shapeless to Procus was so true.
A shapeless to Procus I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
Ah! I mean, I kissed the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Ninas, man, ninas.
Okay, sir.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
Must be your imagination then, but not theirs.
Here comes a beast of a man and a lion.
And thus my part discharged, as I wall away thus doth away go. Doth full go. Doth full go.
Now is the mural down between the two neighbors?
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, the most monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now, perchance, both quake and tremble no more. When lion rough in wildest rage doth roar, then know that I, once snug the joiner, am no lion fell, nor else nor lion's dale. For if I were to come as lion in strife, 'twere pity on my life.
The gentle beast of a good conscience.
Lion is very fox for his valor.
Oh, sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy golden, gracious, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spite! But mark, poor night! What dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. Oh, fates, come! Come! Cut, thread and throb, quail, crush, conclude, and quell! Ah!
My heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the
fairest dame that lived, that liked, that looked with tears. Oh, come, tears, then found, out, sword, and wound.
Yes, do it.
The pap of Pyramus. That left pap, her heart that up. Thus die I. Thus. Now I am dead. Now I'm fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Yeah. Moon,
Okay.
take thy flight. Thus, die.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
Oh, I hope she will be brief. Oh my gosh, my mantle. I've been looking everywhere for this. Oh no, how could this be? Asleep, my love? What? Dead? My dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Arise! Speak! Quite dumb? Yeah. Dead, it too must cover thy eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone! Oh, thank you. Gone! Lovers make moan, his eyes, open your eyes please, his eyes are as green as leeks. Oh, sister tree, come to me, with hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore! Since you have shore with shears his throat of silk, tongue not a word, come trusty sword, come blade my breasts in brew. And farewell, friends. I don't want to die. This the ends. I do.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I and Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that part of their fault. Will it please you to see the epilogue or to hear a burger mass
No, I pray you. Your play needs no excuse.
No.
Lovers, it is bedtime. And also fairy time.
Now
Right,
frolic,
waiting.
Dr. Mouse,
Loving,
shall
ever shall be fortunate. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
if we shadows have offended, think but this, all is mended. Now to skip the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere